Come to a child's pose. Separate your knees wide. Bring your big toes together to touch and sink your hips back and down. Reach your arms overhead and relax your forehead onto the mat. Just begin to arrive. Let your inhales pull down all the way to the base of your ribs. And as you exhale, push it out your nose. Lengthen each inhale and each exhale. And then take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And one more. Inhale, fill up. And exhale out your nose. Slowly walk your hands to the right side. Maybe stack your left hand on top of the right. Keep your hips rooted down and breathe into your left side body. Walk the hands back to center. Then walk your hands over to the left. Take a few breaths here. Feel the opening in your right side body. Bring the hands back to the center. Return to tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Reach your head high and your tail high. And exhale, cat pose. Draw your chin to your chest and round your spine. Inhale, cow. Pull back with the hands to send the chest forward. Exhale, cat. Push through the hands to round the spine. Inhale, cow. Shoulder blades pull together. Heart reaches through. Exhale, cat. Puff up the upper back. One more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Return to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Keep your hips over your knees and start to walk your hands out in front. Reach your hands forward until the chest starts to lower toward the ground. Let the forehead come to the ground, or maybe rest the chin on the ground. Breath in. Maybe spider crawl the hands a little farther forward. Relax down. Exhale. Reset the hips over the knees if you need to. Breath in, reach forward. Relax the chest down. Exhale. Root your elbows into the mat, then slide forward to Spinks Pose. Inhale, pull the mat toward you. Engage your back. Stay here, breath out. Inhale, pull back. Open the front body. Stay for the exhale. Forearm plank. Keep your arms where they are. Just inhale and lift your hips up. Keep your hips high. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, push down through your elbows. Take one last breath in. Exhale, lower the chest back to the mat. Stay here. Take just a moment to reconnect with your breath. Push up to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Walk your hands out in front and let the chest fall toward the floor. Rest your forehead or your chin on the floor, but keep your hips over your knees. Lengthen through the shoulders. Inhale. Soften the chest toward the floor. Exhale. Reach the hands forward as you inhale. Soften down, breath out. Root your elbows into the mat, then slide forward to Spinks Pose. Inhale, shoulders roll back, pull back. Breath out, firm your legs into the mat. Inhale, pull the mat toward you, engage your back. Stay for the exhale. Keep your arms where they are. Just tuck your toes and inhale as you lift your hips up for forearm plank. Stay, breath out. Inhale, light up your quads. Engage your core, exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, release back down. Stay here for a breath in and a breath out. Push up to tabletop. Inhale, kneeling side plank. Step the right foot back and sweep the right arm to the sky. Stay here, breath out. Push the hips higher, inhale. Gate pose. Lift your torso up, then let your right hand slowly come down to your right knee or shin. Stretch your left arm overhead. As you inhale, stretch through the left arm. Feel the opening in your left side body. Exhale, let the right hand slide lower down the right leg. Deepen into the stretch in your right inner thigh. Last inhale, stretch long. Exhale, Stargazer. Reach your left hand to the top of the mat and root it down. Then inhale, stretch your right arm along your ear. Send the hips gently forward and twist your torso toward the sky. Breath out. Maybe let the head hang. One more breath in here. Return to tabletop. Side plank, knee down, second side. Inhale, left foot back, left arm to sky. Breath out here. Take one more breath in, keep lifting the hips. Gate pose, lift your torso up, left hand toward the left ankle, right arm drapes across the ear. Inhale, twist your torso toward the sky. Exhale, hinge a little deeper toward the left. One more inhale, reach through the right fingertips. Exhale, Stargazer Pose. Bring your right hand to the top of your mat. Inhale, stretch your left arm along your ear. Press your hips gently forward, then turn your torso toward the sky. Take a breath out. Relax the neck. Take one more inhale. Back to tabletop. Extend your right leg back. Push into the palms. Find an inhale. And exhale. Pull your right knee to your right tricep. Then inhale. Press it back long behind you. And exhale. Draw your right knee into your right tricep. Then last time, inhale, stretch long. Exhale, tabletop. Press your left leg back. Take a deep inhale as you root through the hands. And exhale, squeeze left knee to left tricep. Then inhale, stretch it back long. And exhale, left knee to left tricep. Squeeze it in. Inhale one more time, stretch back long. Exhale, tabletop. Root through the L's of your hands, tuck your toes, take a deep breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Push the mat away, inhale. Soften your shoulders, exhale. Send your tailbone high to the sky, inhale. Relax your ankles to the mat, exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your right foot to the outside edge of your right hand. Soften your back knee down and relax your torso. You should feel a stretch in your right inner thigh, maybe in your front left hip flexor. Turn your right toes out for corkscrew pose. Let your right knee fall open as you reach your right arm back and capture your back foot. As you inhale, pull the foot closer in towards your glute. As you exhale, let the hips fall lower to the mat. Release the foot. Bring the hands back to the mat. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up. Then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Keep the left hip aiming down. Lizard pose. Step your left foot wide, outside edge of your left hand. Gently lower your right knee down and relax your upper body. Find a comfortable position and relax here. Turn your left toes slightly out for corkscrew. Reach your left arm up and back and capture your back foot. Feel the opening in your right hip flexor. Release the foot. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up. Then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Come to a seat with your legs out in front of you. Press your hands down beside your hips and extend your legs out long for staff pose. Start to stick your butt out and drive your thighs into the ground. Inhale here. Then exhale. Hinge from the hips and start to fold forward. Walk the hands out to the calves or maybe the feet, and let the elbows go wide as you pull your sternum forward, lengthening your low back. And soften your head toward your knees. Gently start to walk yourself back up to a seated position. Bend your knees and place your feet on the mat. Come to a wide-legged seat. Separate your legs wide. Flex your feet so your toes face up and stick your butt out. Twisted fold. Turn your torso toward the right leg. Reach for your outer right foot with your left hand and fold forward. Keep pulling your left rib cage toward the foot as you inhale, and softening down into the fold as you exhale. Lift your torso and let your hand rest on either side of your hips. Twisted fold. Turn to face your left leg, then capture your outer left foot or calf with your right hand and fold. Slowly pull the chest closer toward the left foot as you breathe. Then release your foot or leg and come back to center. Inhale to lengthen your torso. Then exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips. Lead with your chest and push your chin forward. Then start to crawl your hands out in front. Once you reach your max, soften your chin towards your chest and soften your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and relax your inner thighs. Breath out. Slowly lift your torso back up. Pull your legs into center and place your feet on the mat. Cross your shins, plant your palms, and find downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Keep the toes pointing down. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to right wrist. Lay the shin bone down. You can stay here or deepen by sliding the right foot forward toward the wrist, or by crawling the back foot farther away from you. Inhale deeply. And exhale, fold forward over the front thigh. Rise back up. Janu Shavasana. Gently fall onto your right hip. Swoop your left leg all the way to the front of your mat. Then pull your right foot to your left inner thigh. Inhale, keep your low back long. Then exhale, hinge from the hips and start to crawl your hands forward. Fold over the left leg. Stick your butt out. Draw your left thigh down to the ground and then bend your elbows to pull yourself toward your leg. If it helps you maintain a flat back, bend your knee until your thigh connects with your low belly and fold forward from there. Then start to straighten the leg to increase the stretch in the hamstring. Gently start to walk your hands back and sit upright. Draw your knees together and plant both feet onto the ground. Cross your shins, plant your palms, and find downward facing dog. Inhale, send the left foot up and away from you, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon, second side. Take a moment here to find a position that feels good. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Slowly start to walk your hands back. Lift your torso back up. Janu Shavasana. Come down to your left hip. Then swoop your right leg all the way in front of you and pull your left foot to your right inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen your low back. Reach your crown tall. And then exhale. Hinge from your hips and start to fold over your right leg. Walk your hands out and grab for your calf or your foot. Stick your butt out, pull your right thigh down, and then bend your elbows and get a little closer to your leg. Soften into the stretch in your hamstring. Gently start to walk your hands back and sit upright. Draw your knees in and plant both feet on the ground. Janu Shavasana. Lay your left leg long and pull your right foot to your left inner thigh. Spinal Twist. Plant your right foot down and point your knee at the sky. Step your right foot to the outside edge of your left quad. Hug your leg with your left arm and plant your right hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Draw your right rib cage back. Press your sit bones down and lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Just a little deeper. Inhale, invite space into your spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. And one more here. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Soften your shoulders. Release and turn to your left side. Find a counter twist. Just bow your head to the left. Come back to center and find Stargazer. Let your right knee fall to the side. Bring your right hand behind you. Then inhale, push onto your right knee as you swoop your left arm along your ear. Lift your hips toward the sky and roll your left rib cage back. Breath out. Let the chest puff up as the head inches back toward the floor. Inhale, reach through the arm, aim the chest toward the sky. Take a breath out, relax the neck. Take one more inhale. Slowly lower your hips down and plant both feet on the ground. Janu Shavasana, second side. Lay your right leg out long and pull your left foot to your right inner thigh. Spinal Twist. Point your left knee to the sky and plant your left foot on the mat. Step your left foot on the outside edge of your right quad. Hug your left leg with your right arm and land your left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Let each inhale create space and length. Let each exhale deepen your twist. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Release and bring both hands all the way to your right side for a counter twist. Hang your head here. Stargazer. Left knee falls to the left. Left hand lands behind you. Then inhale, press up onto the left knee as the right arm swoops along your ear. Turn your torso up toward the sky and press your hips forward. Breath out. Maybe let the head hang. Inhale, feel the opening in your chest. Breath out. Let the chest puff up as the head inches back toward the floor. One more breath in here. Slowly lower your hips down and plant both feet on the ground. Lay your right shin bone down, parallel to the front of the mat for Firelog Pose. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and let your left knee fall wide. Inhale, press through your sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward and fold. Relax your shoulders. Feel the opening in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back towards your shins and come to a seat. Bring your hands behind you and plant your feet flat on the mat. Maybe let your knees fall side to side to neutralize your hips. Lay your left shin bone down for fire log pose. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Fold over the legs as you exhale. Breathe into the stretch in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back in. Release your hands behind you and plant your feet on the ground. Point your knees at the ceiling. And if you want, let your knees just windshield wiper side to side to neutralize your hips. Supine, slowly lower your back to the mat. Plow pose, lift your legs up to the sky, reach your hips high, and let your feet fall to the earth behind you. You can soften your knees here if your hamstrings are tight. Maybe walk your hands to your low back. You should feel a deep stretch in your upper back and neck. But if you feel any uncomfortable pressure or pain in those areas, come back down and just find a waterfall pose. Breathe here. You can stay here or start to move to shoulder stand. Root the hands firmly into the low back and start to lift your legs up toward the sky. Then walk your shoulder blades back toward each other, propping yourself up on your triceps. Push through the toes, drive the energy up, and soften your chest. Breathe here and feel the reverse pull of gravity on the legs and feet. Release your feet behind you, roll your spine all the way back down, and put your feet on the mat. Lay your left leg long and pull your right knee into your chest. Then hug it in for a gentle stretch. Release your right leg and plant your right foot on the ground. Stretch your right leg long and pull your left knee in as you squeeze it toward your ribs. Release your left leg and plant your left foot back on the ground. Supine Twist. Draw your right knee into your chest and hug it in. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, drape the knee across your body. Send your right arm to the right. Turn your gaze to the right and settle in. Return to center. Bring the feet back to the mat. Supine twist, second side. Left knee to chest, squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhale, lay it over to the right side. Left arm goes left, gaze goes left. Relax into the floor. Come back to center. Happy baby. Draw both knees in wider than your rib cage. Reach for the outer feet or the hamstrings and exhale as you pull on the legs, flattening your back against the mat. Relax into the floor for a moment. Release and squeeze your knees into your chest. Take one last inhale. And exhale, Shavasana. Lay the legs out long. Work the arms out to the sides. Just close your eyes and be still. Start to deepen your breath. Come back into your body. Namaste.